He was a wholly human gentleman, the essential elements of whose positive character were two and only two: simplicity and spirituality. Thank you for having us here.
Those words were written about General Robert E. Lee, but I was talking about James Cagney. Simplicity and spirituality, that was Cagney. I knew the man near the end of his life, but I knew all about him way back when.
Don't you ever say that to me again, do you hear? Never.
I grew up on those Warner Brothers movies. You knew damn well when you went to a Cagney picture, you got your money's worth.
Stick 'em up.
Even a kid could see it. The simple, incredible thing about Cagney was he told the truth. That was Jim's great quote about acting. Plant your feet, look the other guy in the eye, and tell the truth.
I'm not taking it up with anybody but you. You figure it out for yourself. I'm taking up with you where I left off. That was the agreement, and we're going to stick to it. Got it?
Well, yes, but...
But what?
Cagney was real. The other characters were papier-mâché. Jim was believable. He used real things he'd learned when he was a kid in New York. Hitching up the pants, those short, choppy steps, and Cagney could fake a punch better than anybody. That fighting style, the footwork was just a part of Jim's physical style. He had a totally original physicality. In White Heat, when he finds out his mother's been killed, watch what he does with his body. He turns into an animal, like a demented gorilla. That character, Cody Jarrett, was the worst guy Cagney ever played. Jarrett enjoyed violence. He had a sick, terrifying sense of humor.
How you doing, Parker?
Stuffy in here. I need some air.
Oh, stuffy, huh? I'll give it a little air.
Who else but Cagney could play such rotten, immoral characters, but still make you care? They're sons of bitches, but so magnetic. You can't hate Cagney.
That's for you, Mike. How do you like it?
The key was that Jim believed in his characters. He understood that bad guys don't see themselves as bad guys. Every character Cagney played had that same captivating energy. He won his audience all over again with Yankee Doodle Dandy, with that eccentric dancing, that patriotism. And in the scene when his father's dying,
I thank them for it.
Cagney breaks your heart.
I said my mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you. I thank you.
That ability to pay attention to what's happening in a scene, as if it's happening for the first time, and listening to the other actors, that was Cagney. The actors he worked with depended on Cagney, and Cagney made them better.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm leaving. All I wanted was a chance to sing, and I'll get it. You don't have to do a thing. I'll get it for myself.
I never had the pleasure of working with Jim. I knew him after he retired. I bought 2 of the horses he raised at his farm in New York State. The chance to speak at the American Film Institute tribute to Cagney, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Jim and I never talked about acting. I couldn't say we were close friends, but he was a perfect gentleman, and in his way, a perfect actor, perfectly himself. Just like the man said about General Lee, he was what he seemed to be. I wish to God I could have known the man better. For Turner Classic Movies, I'm George C. Scott.